Hello, everybody. I have heard so many good things about Drops Yarn, and I thought maybe it was time to purchase some, see how each of them are, but I didn't know how they were going to feel or if they were going to work well. So I just ended up getting kind of like one of each variety of Drops yarn. I didn't get everything, but I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of their varieties or styles, but they have a lot more. And they're so affordable. I got them all on Rito.com, RITO.com, and each of them was literally $2 or $3 per ball. The only one that was $4 was the Drops Kid Silk. But otherwise, I bought the other ones for $2 or $3 each. And they're anywhere from 100 to 200 yards, depending upon the ball. This is a great way to get a sample of the Drops yarn because none of the yarn stores close to me have this brand, so I just wanted to have an idea of how each one felt so that I can plan future projects. So the first one is Drops Air. This is a thick blow yarn and it's made of baby alpaca and merino wool. It feels, honestly, it feels really nice. And this is a nice blend of kind of beige colors. I really like it, and it's so soft. I think you can also do this on a size US 8, so this would be good for like a sweater or cardigan. I think I'm very excited about this one. Next, I have Drops Nepal and Drops Lima. These two feel really nice. I keep seeing Drops Nepal on a lot of different knitting tutorials and sweaters. It actually feels really good. It's a combination, both of these are a combination of wool and alpaca. I think really the only difference is that the Nepal this looks kind of like worsted weight, and the Lima looks sort of like a DK. So I think that would be the only difference is the weight of the yarn, the size. But I would definitely do a project with these. These look really good. I'm thinking the Lima, I could do even like a size US 6 or a US 7. And this one, I could probably do a size US 7 or a size US 8. All right, now we have Drops Alpaca, and I really like this one. It is so soft. This is 100% alpaca. It is just so soft and so beautiful, and it looks almost kind of like a fingering / sport weight yarn. I really like this. I mean, this is 100% alpaca. Let's see. They say US 2.5, but honestly, if I take this and I combine it with like a lace weight yarn to make it even softer, I'm pretty sure I could do a US 6 with this, or even a US 7 if I wanted a kind of like a looser garment. But this is, I love this one. I'm definitely gonna get, so far I like the Drops Alpaca and the Drops Air. They both feel really good. All right, side by side, we have the Kid Silk, Drops Kid Silk. This is Kid Mohair and Silk. And right here is Alpaca Silk, brushed Alpaca Silk. These honestly feel good. I do like, it's not as soft as some other lace weight silk mohair and alpaca silk. Not as soft, but it's pretty darn soft to me. And for the price point, you just can't beat this. I mean, I think this was $4 and maybe this was $3 on Rito.com. And quite frankly, I would definitely purchase these as my secondary yarn when I combine it with like a merino wool or something, because it can definitely help to bring the cost down. You know how much it costs to purchase yarn for a sweater, especially when you're combining yarns. So I am very impressed with these two. We have Drops Melody here, and this is, I think this is, let me see here. It's a blend of wool and alpaca, but it looks like the alpaca silk, but it's actually quite thicker. The yarn strand is thicker and the fuzz around it is a lot thicker. I feel like I can honestly just knit this on its own, maybe, without combining it with any other yarns. It is so impossibly fuzzy and thick. Here's the difference between the alpaca silk and the Drops Melody, and they're both alpaca, except this one is with silk and this one is with wool. So this, I think you don't have to combine it with anything. You can definitely just knit it on its own, maybe a US 6 or 7 on its own, and I think it can be independent. It feels good. It is incredibly fuzzy though, a little bit too fuzzy for my taste, but I don't know. I haven't knitted with this, and if it may come out looking really nice. Now we're coming to the two that I'm not quite into. This one is the Drops Merino Extra Fine. It feels okay. It's kind of like a DK weight, a light DK weight, and it's just 100%. It says 100% wool here. It says Merino Extra Fine here. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of other brands with better merino wool that I would probably purchase. So this is not something I would probably get from them again. Now with the Drops Belle, this is definitely something I do not like. This is cotton and linen, I believe. And I don't like the way it looks. It's a weird texture. I just don't like the way it feels, and it's also very limp. I don't know. This is not something that I personally would want to purchase again, but good to know, because this was good to know that I probably won't be doing Drops Belle or Drops Merino in the future. But check it out for yourself and see if you might like it. It's just not for me. So overall, I really like that I bought little samples of the Drops yarn. They were so affordable to begin with, and this way I have an idea of which Drops yarn that I like. I liked everything but for the Belle and the Merino Extra Fine. So I'm definitely going to do future projects with the other Drops yarn I purchased. And they're so affordable. The price point, I was really impressed, honestly, by the quality of the yarn. I thought the Drops yarn would be more like low-grade quality, but I am very impressed, and I'm definitely gonna think about future projects with Drops yarn, just because I have purchased so much yarn at the beginning of this year and I am blowing out my yarn budget. And so I think the Drops yarn will come and save me from that, because then I can still get new yarn, but affordable yarn, and it still looks good. I am very, very, very impressed with the majority of the Drops yarn varieties that I purchased. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.